Hello, everyone. It is the Dread Pirate once again, and I know what you're thinking. What the fuck am I looking at? What the fuck is this? This, ladies and gentlemen, is a Senmerv. I'm not quite sure what a Senmerv is, but I can tell you this. It is the furriest creature in all of Dungeons & Dragons. I mean, if anything screams furry, this does. A brightly colored exhibitionist wolf monster. It's there. It exists. It is a 3.5 creature. I have never seen anyone play one. I have never seen a Dungeon Master use one, but it's there. It's there, sitting in my copy of the Fiend Folio, if you want it. My Senmerv here is today because today we're going to talk about furries. Specifically, we're going to talk about a furry. There is a YouTuber that's kind of has his star rising right now that I'm very fond of, called the Dishonored Wolf. I first noticed the Dishonored Wolf right around January when I was thinking to myself, The Last Jedi is not a very good movie. I wonder if there's some YouTubers I can find that are complaining about it. And I found the Dishonored Wolf, and he had an excellent review of The Last Jedi where he tore it to pieces. And I've been watching his stuff ever since then. Specifically, I want to talk about him and his buddy Mauler, who also does very good, well-thought-out reviews of movies. So recently, Jurassic World came out, and as you know from my previous videos, I didn't care for it very much, and neither did Mauler or the Dishonored Wolf, and so they made some reviews on it. But they also, I noticed about the reviews is that they were deliberately calling out Zephyr Universal, and because apparently Universal basically started trying to hit them with copyright strikes. And regardless of the fact that their videos are covered by fair use, they're using the photos as part of a review. They're using it partially for comedy purposes, yes, parody, which is covered under fair use, but also they're reviewing it as all stuff that they release in terms of trailers and whatnot. And yet they were still trying to hit them with a copyright strike. I believe Mauler's already been hit with a strike. Dishonored Wolf was also hit with one as well, and I noticed last night that the Dishonored Wolf's video of Jurassic World, which is very, very good, is no longer on his page. And, again, as I've said before, folks, I, the Dread Pirate, am a pirate in more ways than one. I download pretty much everything I watch, off of YouTube, of course. And I've got a backup of pretty much everything if I like it. There is some shit I've thrown away before. I don't know what happened to my Ray William Johnson episodes when I used to watch him for 5 minutes. But I'm not really looking to find it either. But yeah, thank God I make backups so I can still enjoy that video. But it appears to be off his site, and I don't know what the story is on that, but I would not be surprised if it was taken down for copyright violation bullshit. Basically, I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed at this. Wolf's a good guy, so is Mauler, and this has been happening since the YouTube's inception, and it's despicable. I know it doesn't really do a whole lot of good to talk about this or like to complain about this, but I'm going to, because it goes without saying, it's bullshit. It's like, okay, we all know why copyright exists. It is designed specifically to ensure that artists and creators get paid and acknowledgement for the works that they do, and it's to protect them against plagiarism. But in this day and age, it's like with the internet, with the way how fast things travel, at a certain point, a person's work becomes a part of culture. If the copyright lawyers or the copyright robots were to have their way, I wouldn't be able to talk about Mario without getting a lawsuit from Nintendo. If they could get away with that bullshit, they fucking would. It doesn't matter to them that those reviews are covered under fair use. The fact of the matter is, Mauler and Wolf don't have terribly nice things to say about their movie. Some fucking executive or lawyer asshole out there thinks, if I take this down, I can put out a little bit of fire that that my movie's not doing too well, so my movie will do well, which is actually just going to make people hate it worse, because people will notice that and they'll scream even louder. So it's a stupid fucking move on that. Understandable, but stupid. And at the end of the day, it's like we're allowed to talk about your film. They take it way too far, and they've been doing this since YouTube began. I've been, as a fat guy who sits around doing nothing better with my time than watching YouTube videos, I really need to go start working out again. But as a guy who's been doing that, I've been noticing this like since I really started sitting like watching stuff online, consistently. Way back when the Angry Video Game Nerd got his start, and I started watching his stuff. He went off YouTube for a while until he became big enough to be a YouTube partner, and then he came back. It happened to Nostalgia Critic. It happened to Spoonie. It's happened to everybody. The Red Letter Media guys had to put their videos in a little box with around a big video cassette, and it's ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous. It always happens, and it invariably it gets undone anyway. So why do these people do it anyway? Because I guess you gotta pay the lawyer or something. You gotta they just want to fuck with people. They're never gonna stop it. You can't. To quote Mr. Universe from Serenity, you can't stop the signal now. You can't fucking do it. There's no point. And it's like we're allowed to talk about your film. We're allowed to say disparaging things about your film if we don't like it. If you don't like it, make a better fucking film next time. And seriously, this isn't going to stop Wolf or Mauler from doing anything. It's not. All you're going to do is embolden them one way or another. And I mean, they're wasting their time. They're wasting their time taking people's videos down. And it's just the same despicable bullshit that companies do. They've got a lot of fucking money. They can throw their weight around, and they're going to screw with the little guy. This, I notice this particularly happens when YouTube people start gaining notoriety. So guaranteed, I predict that if in a couple years Dishonored, Wolf, and Mauler become big enough that they become YouTube partners, they're never going to get hit with a freaking copyright strike ever again, because then they're part of the corporate game. Then it's okay. Then it's all right for them to, he makes a lot of money, so we can't go after him. That's exactly the kind of bullshit, and that's exactly how this nonsense plays out. And anyway, I guess what I'm trying to say is, fuck the man, fight the power. It's the same bullshit as always. Dishonored, Wolf, Mauler, you guys are awesome. Keep up the good work. Keep fighting this man. I have a copy, Wolf, of your Jurassic World review. I will happily mirror it for you. That's really what this channel used to be before I started making my crappy videos. I got my start just like re-uploading Silent Rob and Ace's videos, and I will happily re-upload your video if you're cool with that. Just so it's mirrored somewhere for a time being. I have no doubt in my mind that you will win this, and you'll be able to put yours back up, or if nothing else, they'll just stop paying attention, because yeah, I don't even know why these assholes bother. I don't even know why these assholes bother like screwing with people. Someone's paying them. Someone's paying them to put these damn little robots on YouTube to nail people for bullshit. But yeah, Universal, fuck you. Thank you for your theme park and the good movies you've done. But yeah, you can take your copyright robots and shove them up your ass. And everybody else here, I just wanted to remind you that these copyright Nazis are a piece of shit. They're a piece of shit. Fuck them. It's gone. At this point, seriously, copyright does not, like, these copyright bots, they are not protecting anybody. They're not protecting a single person who works on movies, on video games, on novels. They're not doing that. At the end of the day, like, these people, the people that have actually worked on the book have already made their money. And it's just, all they're doing is they're screwing with free speech. They're screwing with our ability to talk about a work of art. And it's ridiculous. There needs to be a line drawn somewhere. And they're never going to fine-tune it. They're never going to do it. They're never going to make it. They're never seriously going to take anybody to court over this or go to court over this, because they know they're wrong too. But yeah, to these assholes who keep on doing this from these corporations, just go fuck yourself. Fuck yourself right in the face, asshole. Wolf, Mauler, again, good luck to you guys. You guys are great people. This is the Dread Pirate, once again sailing in just to bitch to you guys. You guys have a wonderful day.